Many of us are waking up to an America we think we don't recognize, but in fact, it is the same old America we've always known. Our organized, safe, civilized societies operate under one principle and one only. Anything else would just be too complicated to actually deploy. I don't condone the actions that the United States government is taking against American citizens, not for a second. It could just as easily be me or you on the front line expressing our First Amendment right, and although I don't own a pew-pew, expressing a Second Amendment right. But those two particular constitutional issues have been hollowed out over the last centuries. Hollowed out by common law doctrine. Common law predates the United States Constitution. We say the Constitution is the law of the land, but it really isn't. Common law doctrine is the law of the land. And following in its wake is criminal law precedents. Criminal law case histories with common law applied to them. I am not a law scholar. I am an American citizen like you. But it is incumbent that we understand the laws that are being used against us. Otherwise, we're just putting ourselves in the line of fire by allowing the government to apply those statutes against us for what we think is our constitutional right to free speech, to carry a permitted concealed weapon or open carry. Those two activities are extremely limited and restricted in their guarantees of your freedom to participate in a First Amendment or Second Amendment right. Once you cross a line, you are now governed by this government's ability to use common law doctrine and criminal law statute to determine intent, state of mind, and threatening behavior. And once we cross that line, we're no longer protected by our Constitutional's First or Second Amendment right. This is a line that your government has drawn in the sand and is using against everyone who is activated to protest and to voice their opinion about what's happening in our country. You notice how quickly government officials, from cabinet officials to department officials in the federal government down to state and local government, label you a domestic terrorist threat. They are referring specifically to your First and Second Amendment activities that cross the line, and now they can use common law doctrine and criminal law precedents to prosecute you for violations of those specific activities, not guaranteed by our Constitution.